Hey guys, it's John from Land of Technology and Land of Droid here. If you follow me on Twitter or on Google+, then you most likely will have seen this box just the other night when I tweeted and I Google+'d an image and asked people to tell me what was inside the box. Some of the replies that I got were a cake and some other were the HTC One. So without further ado, we're going to unbox it and show you exactly what's inside the box from thru. And here we have it. A box. No, seriously. It's the Sony Xperia Z, as you can see. Xperia Z for our friends across the pond, but Xperia Z in the UK. As you can see, the box is quite thin. Standard Xperia boxing just now. On the back, obviously, you've got the details of the device itself. It's a 13 megapixel camera and a quad-core 1.5 GHz processor with a 5-inch LCD display. So let's go ahead and open up the box. Okay, so here we have the Xperia Z. As you can see, the packaging is quite subtle, nothing unusual here. The Xperia logo is embossed onto the box, and we'll take the handset out and see what else is inside the box first of all. As you can see, just lift up this and we have the 3-pin UK adapter with the USB port on the side here, obviously for charge sync cable. We also have the charge sync cable itself, nothing unusual, USB to micro USB. We have in-ear style headphones with a 3-pole 3.5mm jack. These actually feel quite good quality, not like the usual headphones that Sony provide. As you can see, they have a very different design. Hopefully they'll sound just as good as they look. We also have additional earbuds for different sizes of ears, for you guys that have big ears. We won't say too much about that. And obviously you've got the usual paraphernalia, the SAR and technical information startup guide, and just a standard leaflet. So let's bring the phone back in very quickly and we'll go ahead and take a look at the handset itself. So this is the flagship model for Sony. As I say, it's the Xperia Z. As you can see, it has a dedicated camera button on the top here. And if I just go ahead and open this port, that looks like it's for the micro SIM. It's hard to tell from here. This is the first time I've seen this handset, so I'm just as confused as you guys are. You have the volume rockers here, which you can just about see. If I try and change that. The surface here is quite mirrored, almost like a marble effect. And on the back, which we'll go ahead and take off the protective coating. On the back you have the camera itself, you have the NFC logo, Xperia logo, and details of the actual handset itself. So, take off the protective coating again. On here you've got the camera and speaker grill that you can see straight away, and on the bottom what looks like a microphone port, can't be 100% certain. Some pogo pins on the other side, micro SD slot. And we'll go ahead and see if we can actually power the phone on. In fact, before we go ahead and power it on, let's take a look at inside the back if we can get inside it, which I don't think we actually can. Nope. It's a solid back, so we'll go ahead and power it on. The dedicated camera key, which I said was actually a power button and not dedicated camera. So yeah, on top as well you have the 3.5mm headphone socket, which just sits behind this cover here. So yeah, that's the phone. As you can see, it's just powering up. As you can see, it's got 3, sorry about that. Nearly dropped it and cost myself a fortune. You can see it's got quite a slim profile around the handset. Very slim indeed, actually. The first thing that strikes you straight away is the brightness of the screen. The screen itself, as I said, is a 5-inch, and it has 60 million colours, which is 441 ppi pixel density. It's a 1080 by 1920 pixel to screen, and has 10-point multi-touch. So you know the screen itself is pretty good or very good. It's obviously got the Sony Mobile Bravia Engine 2 on there, which obviously helps with the colours and pixelization of the handset itself. And here we are back again with the setup screen. Whilst the setup was actually loading through the boot screen, I had a look at the device, and there's a strange gap at the bottom here. Looks like a speaker, but I'm not quite sure what the bottom part is for. I'm guessing a lanyard or something, giving it that it comes through both sides. So we'll go ahead quickly get into the setup and get into the OS itself. Okay, let's get this all done. We won't go ahead and set up any accounts or anything, we'll just go ahead and get into the OS itself and see what the OS looks like. As you can see, the OS is standard Sony, with their overlay on top of Google Android. Straight away the screen movements are very crisp and very quick. At the moment doesn't seem to be any stuttering. Yeah, pretty sweet. This is very new here. This is something I haven't seen on any of the Sony handsets before, is this top menu, which allows you to sort the apps in a certain order. If we have a look here, we can obviously uninstall, share and customize as well. The navigation bar hasn't changed any, or the notification bar, sorry. And we'll go ahead and look at what version of Android it's running. And it's running 4.1.2, as you can see. So yeah, this is the Sony Xperia Z or Z, and you can read the full review on Land of Technology within the next couple of days. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch, john@landoftechnology.com. You can also find me on Twitter @landofjohn, and you can find our websites on Twitter @landofdroid and @getthelot. We're also on Google Plus and Facebook as well. So hopefully we'll speak to you all soon, and enjoy reading the review.